The discussions at SAI20 are primarily centered on two critical themes: infrastructure development and skills development. South Africa's Auditor General Tsakani Maluleke says these areas are fundamental to unlocking economic growth and improving the living conditions of citizens worldwide, particularly within developing nations. She says Supreme Audit Institutions are vital in overseeing government spending and influencing key decision makers in government to optimize the use of public resources.
SAIs are not just good for reporting after the fact on historical information. They also serve as indispensable sources of strategic foresight, insight, and they enable appropriate, optimal, effective, quality decision-making by those that run our respective governments. In particular, we've managed to highlight how the unique mandate, the capabilities, and the vantage point that we have as Supreme Audit Institutions position us to support our nations in addressing the key stumbling blocks to progress. These themes of infrastructure and skills development, along with the challenges and indeed opportunities that relate to them, have featured consistently and prominently on the agenda of the G20 since it began.
Deputy Finance Minister David Masondo says Supreme Audit Institutions play a crucial role in helping to mobilize funding for infrastructure through the audit reports they produce.
Building institutions is quite critical, and part of building institutions it's building institutions that hold government entities and government as a whole accountable to make sure that there's transparency insofar as our public finances are concerned, insofar as how we're raising revenue and how we are accounting for the revenue that we generate from the public, from businesses. And as you always know, that there's always some shortfalls in our public finances and the needs are so huge, we go out and borrow money. So those who lend us money, they are interested in making sure that the money that we're going to get from them is going to be used for the intended purposes, e.g. infrastructure, because infrastructure is quite critical for economic growth. And as the economy grows, we are in a better position to generate revenue, which we don't only use it to provide more services and grow our economy, but also to service our debt.
The discussions at this SAI20 gathering are expected to inform and influence the broader G20 agenda, ensuring that unique perspectives and needs of African nations and the countries in the global south are integrated into global development strategies. Gloria Sefakomusi, SABC News, Johannesburg.